Hi, Minali.
Yeah, hi, thanks.
How are
Minali
you?
here. Yeah, fine, thank you. Actually, as you and ma'am was saying, was 100% right. As I took the home healing and even the soul journey. As
Hmm.
a pranic healer, I'm practicing the meditations and yoga and exercise from last 5 years vigorously. And yes, definitely I'm doing that. Trying, but once last year in 2020, May, I took the first session from ma'am. Though we know each other since a childhood, maybe more than the 25 years we know each other, but
Oh.
we never ever interacted like this way. But
Hmm.
once I know that ma'am is doing this, so I just started. Please go for me. I just want to do that. What will be exactly my own soul journey? Because we are always interested that why we came here and what will be our purpose for our own life.
Hmm.
So I want to be know that, and I just start the first healing session may it's come out of that. And in that I really understand that ki whenever I means not exactly rejection, but somehow there will be once the thing is going to be happen, in that somehow the other person is going to be will be credit or the promotions or whatever,
Hmm.
appreciation, all that things will goes to that, though I'm trying for that or help for that or whatever. So it always be there in subconscious mind me ki there is something why it is been happening so many times for so many years. Means since childhood I can see this, since schools, colleges and all everywhere, means in the offices and all. So I want that answer, and I was just discussing with ma'am, and she told me that okay, we'll start and we'll see how it is. And when we started, I realized that my mother was means my we are as a sibling, we all together three are there, my brother, then my sister and myself. So being as a youngest one, she was feeling that or already I have the two kids, and why this is to be unknowingly, it's like accidentally I came in their life that way. And somehow means because of maybe that time the financial conditions were not so much good, and I don't know, means somehow she was feeling that this child was not required. But that time that the thing was not so much developed, so she could not go any other way like way back. But she don't want somehow the this child is not means not required, but yes, okay. At that it started, and because of that I was not getting the things which I should have to get it in my life. That
Because
exactly.
you didn't feel worthy.
And while doing the meditation and womb healing, I can means ma'am was it's like I just elaborate the thing how it happened. Ma'am was getting me in that, and I was there in the womb exactly to my mother womb, and as a fetus embryo. In that embryo, may she was there in her kitchen and doing her own work. And in that she was thinking that Array, already two are there and we have to settle in our life, and why this third is how will it take care of her, means whatever male or female, but how will take care of the person who is going to come in few days may or few months may. And that where there my mind and my body stopped exactly over there, and I was thinking whether this was to be right or wrong. And for knowing that the mother was the only source, because definitely I was there as a fetus, so I'm not aware. So I
Hmm.
just go back, go to home, and I just ask that is that they happen. And that moment, are you thinking about all these things? So she was the first and foremost, her reaction was a surprising. See, because she never ever
You
discussed
never
about
expected. How would
and
you
she was
know?
just, yeah, she was just staring at me and staring, means just surprise, or her expressions was like how come. And then she went back way back, and then she, yes, but how you know? I said I did today this with ma'am. Even our family members know about each other. So I said, okay, this was to be there, and because of that I got to know that this was to be your situation. I don't want to blame you, but just tell me how, yes or no. If
Hmm.
it is yes, we can go further. How to rectify?
Yeah.
It's done, is done. But for
You just wanted to
rectification,
verify that
yeah,
that
and
what
whether
you saw
it's
was true.
yes, exactly. And the thing was that I want to know that whether it was 100% right, or how, means even that was a really shock for me as well.
Yeah.
So we discussed, and then it was 100% right. Yes, it was there. And then we rectified that. Then the second healing was to be a rectification, clarification for that, that the belief it was there in her mind, and even from my, because in there in my body, or mind or a soul, may we have to rectify that. And we did the second healing for that. But the first healing was that the ma'am is always saying the digging of the question, or the digging of what exactly the thing is, that once you know that after digging this was to be, the thing was there, and then the solution is very easy. But you should aware of the problem, and then only you will get the solution.
That's true. That's true. You have to find what's causing it. What's the
Yeah,
cause?
and it required the so many years.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
required us, and after that, actually, I got my own sole purpose of living. That, as I told you in the starting, Miki, I was doing my own pranic healing. The practices was going on. My own services is also going on. But I was not confirmed whether I should be there in my career, or should I be go for my, means my mind was not stable. More or less, whenever I'm doing the pranika or anything regarding the services, I feel that it's more attracting, or it's more towards my entire soul was to be trying to be, but I could not able to recognize. But
Mm.
once this was to be there, then it fixation is to be required. And then I started my this journey, and definitely from last 1 year or more than a year, I'm doing this, and really it gives, I can help to a people. And the second thing is that the main thing, it's immense journey this is to be. I can feel that I'm living now the day, once the sunrise and the sunset. During that, when you are giving the healing, or when you're giving something to the other, that gives a satisfaction that is totally be different. Yes, there is recognition. Yes, there will be, means all the factors are involved, but the inner satisfaction, that one should realize by their own self, I
By
can
their
say.
own
And
experience.
yeah, by their own experience. And I
So
can say that,
basically, she's trying to say that she could see her self worth, which she was pushing down in so many years, that she could actually see that yeah, she can do something on her own. And I think she spent 40 years of her life just uh, trying to say that I'm not wanted. She felt rejected by each and everyone, and only when that coin dropped, that it's got nothing to do with you, and it's nothing to do with your self-esteem or your worth, that's when she's actually doing something in life which is excellent and worthwhile. I mean, she's a pranic healer today. I mean, she's a full-time pranic healer today, and
Awesome.
that's excellent.
Minali, that is an amazing story. What a beautifully, and you said it so beautifully. You explained
thank you.
the
Thank you.
sense of, when you experience something amazing like this, you can't believe that what you saw in your mother's womb was actually true. You went back to verify it with your mother. And that happens to so many of us. We don't believe that, okay, what we saw is true. We want a little bit of verification. That's amazing. And then to find that that was true, and then to be able to pinpoint exactly what was limiting you, and then to have to find clarity about what you wanted to do in life. Incredible. What a beautiful journey, and such a
Thank you.
simple technique, and such a simple, it was what, a couple of sessions for you that opened all this up, that changed all this for you.
Yeah. It was really a, means it's one should experience that much, I can say. You
How
I
should
think it was
experience.
one session for her that made her realize about her part being rejected, and then she went and spoke to her mother, and then we did a Tita session with her.
How fabulous, how fabulous. Thank you so much, Minali. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
sharing that, and thank you for coming on.